welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. This is my channel, Books for Life, and today I'm here to talk about my August TBR. So if you like my content but you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do, and don't forget to hit that like button. So I'm like nervous to film this because I'm scared to tell you what I'm going to read and then decide not to read them. So this is a tentative TBR with 2 definites. Scratch that. 3 definites. So the 2 definites that I want to mention first are Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson and When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Calithini. I'll have to look it up. So both of these books are books that I assigned to my AP kids to read for their summer reading because we are going to start the year first they're going to have to write an essay on these 2 books, and then we are going to use these as a springboard to discuss rhetoric. And I want to go through these with a fine-tooth comb and highlight and annotate and begin planning my lessons for September based on these 2 books. So these are going to be like my academic reads for the summer. Well, I'm filming this and there's like a week left in July. I'm probably going to start one of these in the next couple of days, but I'm going to go through these pretty slowly and have sticky notes in them, things that I want to point out to my kids, and I'm going to read these as a teacher, not just as a reader, if that makes sense, but these are 2 definites. If you read them, you can let me know your thoughts on them down below. I'd be curious to hear what you thought. The last definite is The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. I am still buddy reading this. I haven't even started it yet. I was supposed to read the whole thing during the month of July, but I do have a week left in July and I do plan on picking this up. I'm in the middle of 2 other books right now. One I'll definitely finish today. The other one I'll definitely finish tomorrow. So hopefully Monday I will start picking up this bad boy, and it's like 800 pages, 781. So this is going to take me a while, but I'm excited. I want to jump back into this world, but this is going to take me to August. Okay, so you might know, if you're familiar with my channel, that I have a stack of classroom library books that I hope to read during this year, and I want to read one each month, but I haven't done that every month, so I'm kind of behind. So one that will work for that Read With Me challenge, where I'm supposed to read my way across the states, would be The Deadlands by Benjamin Percy. So I'm part of this group, and they're doing a summer-long reading challenge where you have to try to, it's like a reading road trip, read your way across the United States, and not in order, like my road trip is like everywhere. I'll put a picture of the map here. Yeah, see, I've just gone like everywhere. But I haven't gone to St. Louis, and I think that this would be great. I know it's an apocalyptic thriller, and I have heard that it's really amazing, and I'm excited to pick this up. 150 years ago, there was like this really bad flu, and it wiped out a lot of people, and so St. Louis was fortified, and there's a huge wall that goes around it. And so between this wall and like the next community, they call that the Deadlands, and I think somebody hears that there could be a cure, and they decide to venture into the Deadlands. I believe that's what it's about, but don't quote me. I'll tell you more at the beginning of September, maybe. So I think I'm going to pick this up as my classroom library read. This is like another chunker. Actually, it's not that bad. It just looks chunky. It's just over 400 pages, so not that bad. Then to keep with that theme of that road trip going, I think I'm going to pick up Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills because this takes place in Indiana. This is also a book box book. I got this from an Uppercase box a long time ago because Uppercase hasn't had a book box in over a year. So it'd be really nice to get this off my shelves. I know it's one that I will be able to put in my classroom library, so I'd love to read it and put it in my library so students can take it out this year. I know it's a contemporary romance between teenagers. That's all I know. I've never read Emma Mills before, but I heard that her books are like cute, fluffy romance contemporaries. I think it'll be a really quick read once I get into it, which is another reason that I'm like, yeah, I should hammer this out and get it off my shelves. Okay, and then from there, I was really thinking about starting a new series. So during the month of July, I finished both series that I was currently working on, and in June, the Winter Night Trilogy and the Red Rising series. So I'm like, in the mood to start something new. So I was either thinking Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. I've heard this series is amazing, and we're going on vacation during the month of August, and I feel like this series might be a great one to pack because I could read it on the beach, and I feel like I'm going to be able to fly through these. Maybe not all 3 in 1 week, but definitely 2 of them. So I was kind of leaning toward this. But then I was also thinking about A Darker Shade of Magic because I think this is like a pirate story. Maybe it's not. But I've heard this is amazing. People tend to love it, and I don't know if it's going, like, I feel like this one might be easier to like read quickly, but since I have a lot of books that I really want to read during the month of August. But I was also thinking about this one. If you have a preference or you think I should pick one up over the other one, let me know in the comments down below. So that's my TBR for the month of August. 3 of them are definite, the rest are potentials, but yeah, it should be a pretty good reading month. I'm pretty excited about some of these books. I'm really excited about my 2 AP ones. I can't wait to start diving into them and start preparing lessons and getting ready for the new school year. I'm like really, really excited about this. So thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with a bookish video soon. As always, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that like button, and keep reading.